And Governor Joe Lombardo has proposed spending $250 million on affordable housing here in the state of Nevada. And that includes our area here in Las Vegas, which, by the way, we're ranked 19th least affordable metropolitan area in the nation. With that said, we are looking at Las Vegas, Henderson, North Las Vegas, and the spending on how much we spend on homeless services here locally. Let's bring in Rachel O'Brien from OpenTheBooks.com. Always does a great job researching these different things. And so let's focus on the governor and the details of this housing bill. We'll start there.
Right. So if passed, this would be $250 million in state funds that would go to affordable housing projects. The governor expects that would sort of be leveraged to come up with $1 billion. They would require developers to put up matching funds for the project. So the bill also does a couple things. It would allow out-of-state housing contractors to work in these projects in rural areas. Currently, Nevada law does not allow that. And so that would address housing shortages in rural areas. It also would expand eligibility for affordable housing projects, not just to the poorest, but to people making up to 150% of an area's median household income. So that would be up to about $106,000. So, like you said, 19th least affordable metro, the Las Vegas area for housing in the country. That's less affordable than major metro areas like Denver, Phoenix, and Tampa Bay. When you look at the Las Vegas median home price last month was $440,000. When you add in taxes and insurance, that's about a $3,000 a month payment. It's just unaffordable for most people.
Oh, and I use all the time, and we've revisited the different sound with these folks crying. If people think it's bad here in Vegas, for folks up in the Reno Sparks area, it's even worse. We had a couple who was on nightly news making more than $200,000 a year, yet priced out of buying a home in the city that they were born and raised in. So this is a big deal. And when you crunch the numbers for perspective, you've looked at what Henderson, Vegas, North Las Vegas pays for homeless services. So does it seem like the math will work out here to help alleviate what you're having to pay and get people in homes?
So they're spending a lot. Collectively, those three cities spent $43 million over the last 2 years on everything from providing housing units to support services like homeless outreach and providing medical and employment services. It's a lot of money. Of course, that $250 million from the state is going to help. Clark County, they spend a lot of money every year. They have a service to sort of prevent people from being evicted, which is the first step, right? If you can't afford housing, you're going to be evicted. That's going to lead to homelessness. So stopping it even before that happens, that's a big chunk of change from Clark County as well.
Well, Rachel, it's always illuminating. Thank you for taking us behind the numbers and making sense of it all. And obviously, while the legislative session continues up in Carson City, we will have continued progress reports with your help here from KSNV News 3. Thank you for that. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
You too.